I'll tell you, we're watching this forecast. Radar not too crazy out there. I know on my dinner break, though, I was over on Woodruff and a little bit of a light shower as I was going out.
Well, moisture is kind of on the increase now, but the main system won't be here for a while. I was actually just getting ready to send an email out to our crews in New Orleans because the heaviest storms for them will arrive tomorrow morning between about 7 a.m. and noon. And then after that, get a little bit closer to us. But right now we're looking at just light rain around here. You can see, look at this line of storms from Arkansas extending down into parts of Texas. We have a couple of tornado warnings along this line right now. And vigorous southerly flow out ahead of it. Essentially, it is tapping into lots of Gulf of Mexico moisture, lots of upper level dynamics. So we're looking at the potential for a tornado outbreak in this area overnight, and that is a very dangerous time to have tornadoes. So scary stuff. It'll be more toward tomorrow morning as all that makes it toward the Big Easy. Now, as we go through our day tomorrow, it's going to take a while before we'll see any effects of this, and it'll be much calmer for us. We're still going to have a thunderstorm threat, but a much lower threat for tornadoes, damaging wind, but there'll be a low one, and we'll talk about that. 70 by the end of our day. We're going to be experiencing conditions that'll be similar to spring, and that's why we'll see the spring-like thunderstorms. 67 by the end of the day in the mountains. As we take a look at our sky meter rating for tomorrow, giving it a low one out of 4. Since most of the day, scattered showers really shouldn't be too bad, but certainly a nuisance. And then we'll have the heavy thunderstorms for our Saturday night. The severe weather threat, now this could change. We could see it expanded a little farther to our area, but right now it looks like the worst of it is going to be across Alabama, Mississippi, and again extending down toward the Gulf Coast, southeast Louisiana, and New Orleans. We're in the green area though. As this moves through Atlanta and then eventually gets into our area, that line is going to be weakening quite a bit, but it could still hold a couple of strong storms. So we're in the low end threat for severe weather, not a situation where it's a zero threat, but not overwhelming either. So we're in an okay situation, but we got to be really on guard through these times. Notice the line will be moving in from 6 to 9 as we go into our western mountains, really the heart of our areas. We head toward 8 to 11 p.m. So that's your window where we'll have the best chance of getting any severe storms, and then should be slowly exiting the area between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. So it's not going to be with us for too long, and you won't experience it that long. In fact, the line will move quickly. You'll have strong wind and heavy rain for probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and then it's going to move on and affect another area. So here's how it looks. We'll have the showers continuing pretty much all through the day, off and on. We'll get some breaks, but in general, the clouds will stay socked in. And then you can see the line of storms approaching at 6 p.m., not quite to our area. 8 p.m. This is when they'll be moving into the mountains. And again, in a weakening phase, but some strong winds along the line and heavy rain will be possible. And it starts to break up a little bit more as it moves through the mountains and into the upstate, but cannot rule out an isolated tornado as this line pushes through. So just again, be weather aware, have your Fox Carolina News app or any way you can get alerts in case there is a warning. And then all this is going to shift out so that by Sunday morning, we're looking good. We're actually going to see some sunshine. So not really all that bad the second half of the weekend. We're going to see some heavy totals right up near the North-South Carolina border. Everywhere else, though, not too heavy of a rain event, but enough where we could see localized flooding in a few spots. But flooding should not be a big concern for us out of this event. As we head towards Sunday, again, a lower rain chance, but then we bring back showers and even isolated thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's all as of the front that brings us that rain Saturday night actually stalls to our south and pulls in a little more moisture. Now, of course, you can always head to foxcarolina.com to get your latest interactive radar as well as our hour-by-hour forecast. And download the Fox Carolina News app. It's a great thing to have with you throughout this weekend. We'll send any warnings and watches straight to the app, Cody.